Etra John Sod. My name is Karin. I'm a single mother raising an only daughter. I say single mother, but I have my parents who live with me and help out around the house as well, so it's not like life is incredibly difficult or anything like that. I poured us some tea. The real difficult part of my life was the whole fight that I was going through with my ex-husband up until recently. A little over a decade ago. Congratulations!
Have a happy life!
I was dating my ex-husband, Hideki, for several years before we got engaged and married. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was a little worried, sure, but I wanted to be there to support Hideki, so I decided to marry him.
Please marry me!
The reason that I was a little worried was...
My mother's kind of, well, I don't know how to put it, but she's kind of overprotective.
I see.
She's always treating me like I'm just a kid.
Hidegi's mother, Azumi-san, raised Hideki as a single mother, so it was apparently causing her to be extremely overprotective of her.
Whatever I do, wherever I go, she just wants me to report. Honestly, I'm just a little bit choked, you know.
And where did you go today? What did you do? What did you eat? Who did you go with?
I hope that our kid is able to grow up without a care in the world, you know.
Yeah, I think that she'd make a great father, so you don't need to worry about it. He told me about this stuff from before we were even engaged, so I was trying to mentally prepare myself, but... hello?
Oh, hello, Karin-san. You seem to be doing well. You shouldn't be sending gifts like that from the other day. You need to understand that you married into our family now, so...
I kind of expected this to happen. Azumi-san was a nagging mother-in-law that you'd expect.
But I must say, your parents must be struggling pretty bad, too. You guys don't have any men in your family, right? I'm so sad that your family doesn't have any heirs.
We don't really care about that kind of thing. Ugh.
But what are they planning on doing after they get older and can't take care of themselves, huh? Just make sure you don't bring any of that monkey business into our household. You're my son's wife, you understand?
Alright, goodbye. However, it's not like I live with her or anything, so I didn't have to worry about dealing with her every day. I just managed when she called and tried to ignore it. Shut the hell up!
I'm sorry. My mom called you again today, didn't she?
It's totally fine. It's not that bad.
I'm sorry. I'll be sure to tell her that she needs to leave you alone.
Azumi-san didn't come over to her house too often, so she either asked us to go over or called me, so I was able to finally relax and not worry about it too much. Alright, let's get to eating.
Ah, this looks great!
Luckily, Hideki was also on my side. At least up until that point.
You got this, Karin! Push!
You're almost there! Come on, push!
It's our kid. She's so cute!
After our daughter Yuri's birth, everything completely changed. 2 months after I left the hospital, phew, she finally fell asleep. I had to hold her for 2 hours. I'm gonna go eat real quick while she's asleep too. And some ramen should be good enough for now. I'm gonna eat it real quick before Yuri wakes up. Lord knows she won't stay asleep and quiet for long. Phew, this is nice. Ugh.
Karin-san, I'm here to help you out.
After Yuri was born, Azumi-san basically stormed her house every single day. Azumi-san, please, Yuri just fell asleep. Can you be just a little quieter?
What, are you trying to say I'm in the way or something?
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh my, oh dear, oh my. She is so cute today, too. She's not like her mom at all. Oh no, why is she crying? You poor baby. Do you want to eat? Do you need to change your diaper? Karin-san, come on, hurry up.
She just ate and I just changed her diaper like 2 seconds ago. You just woke her up from her nap.
What? What the hell? You didn't want me to come by to help out, so I came all this way, and that's how you treat me? How horrible of you.
Huh? Azumi-san?
You left out your dish, so I put it away for you. And you know, Karin-san, you really shouldn't be leaving behind the food like that.
You know that a mother needs to eat a lot and get energy. Azumi-san didn't take care of Yuri at all, and she never helped out around the house either.
It's crying.
On the surface, she would say things like she's helping, but...
Karin-san, I want more tea, please. Do you not have any other snacks other than these chips?
She was actually very clearly getting in my way and sitting in the house doing nothing. And on top of that, right around that time, I'm over it! Hideki, can you please do something about your mother? Every day she's coming over and...
But can you really blame her?
Huh?
I think I understand now that I'm a father, you know. A parent is always going to cherish their kids the most out of everyone. Mom is just coming over to help out because she's worried about us. And you're sitting over there talking bad about her.
Huh? Hideki, supposed to be annoyed with how overbearing and overprotective his mother was now an Azumi-san's side. What's wrong, Yuri? Why are you crying? It's 3 in the morning. My first time ever raising a child and being chronically sleep-deprived.
Every time I come here, it's just a huge mess in your house.
Azumi-san coming over and terrorizing me. I was reaching a limit. I can't anymore. Someone, please help me. However, that would all come into surprise again in a way that I never would have predicted. Must be Azumi-san again. Yes? Huh? Who's this?
There you are, you freaking witch!
Huh? Who are you?
I am not gonna let you get between Holive and I. Holive and I have loved each other since our last life.
Who the hell is Holive?
How poor my lovely Holive!
The woman that just showed up at our front door and started spewing nonsense. Well, it turned out that she was a woman that Hideki was having an affair with.
More than the past life. Even more than that past life. We've been looking for each other. I finally met that man and his awkward smile, but for some reason, he met you and got married to you.
What?
The world needs to be righted. Destiny corrected. You need to break up with Holive already.
Destiny corrected?
Do you understand?
Uh-huh. That night is what she wanted me to relay to you. Who even is Holive, though?
Yeah, I'm not going to doubt myself anymore.
Huh?
I've already decided! I'm going to start from zero with Ludia!
There's someone else I don't know about.
I finally come to a realization. The person who placed the flag in my heart isn't you, Karin. It's not you. Ludia and I reincarnated as Hiragi and Akane, and we were reunited. Akane was the woman of my destiny.
That lady's name is Akane, huh?
So, Karin, I want you to smile as you send me off.
I see what's going on. Yuri was asleep, so I held back the anger and fury and urge to scream and yell at him. I packed my stuff immediately before taking Yuri and heading over to my parents' house to just leave that life behind. What's going on?
Come on inside.
I found out about this later on, but apparently they had their meeting of destiny from some kind of online game, and they were even sleeping with each other. Hideki was intentionally inviting Azumi-san over so that I wouldn't notice him having an affair. He complained so she would show up more often. I didn't do anything wrong in the divorce, so I was able to sue them for damages and I also sued Hideki for child support.
This is a cheap price to pay for love.
Akane-san paid off everything all up front, but Hideki ended up paying for child support and payments.
I'll pay over time.
But the payments ended up not coming in about half a year's time. A few years later...
Great job, Yuri. It looks so good.
It's a rabbit.
Did he make his payment? No. Really, we should chase him down and make sure we take the money from him, but...
Yeah. I don't feel like he's exactly someone who will be reasonable.
I know, right? If you think about Yuri's safety, I don't want to create a fuss or anything with him either. Yeah, I think it might be the smart move to just stay out of it and not mess with them at all. Luckily, my parents' house was recently rebuilt, so Yuri and I ended up living with my parents at their house. I was just taking off work using parental leave. I hadn't quit my job. My parents both work as well, so it wasn't like they didn't have any income. Life wasn't really difficult at all, so I didn't have to worry about suing him or anything. I just quietly worked hard and enjoyed every day with my family. Yes, sir, we always appreciate business. Even more time went by. Yuri was now in middle school.
I'm going now.
Have a good day. I told Yuri that her father was in a faraway place so she can't see him, but then...
Oh yeah, where is Dad's grave anyway?
Huh? Somewhere along the lines that it translated to her father having passed away when she was younger. Phew, I gotta tell the truth at some point. A few days later. Oh man, we really made a good haul today.
You bought too much, Mom. You went overboard with the sales.
Yuri, sorry. Can you pop the door open for me? I can't reach my keys.
Yeah, of course. Hang on a sec, Mom.
Yuri?
That's the stalker!
Huh? You stop right there! No, I need to tend to her. Yuri! From what Yuri has been saying, she's been having to do with a stalker that's been following her around recently. The stalker finally showed up at her house. The way he looked from behind, is he... I'm sorry. I'm calling to report a suspicious person. We immediately called the police. They didn't do much of anything, but they said that they would be patrolling the area more often. My parents would drive Yuri to and from everything when she had to go out somewhere. We also went to the PI's office to figure out more about the stalker.
I see. Do you have any idea or hunches as to who might be stalking you?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, I do. I have an idea. As a result of the investigation, they immediately found out about who their stalker was. I wasn't too surprised to find out that it was my ex-husband, Hideki. I kind of imagined that it might have been him, but the second that I found out for sure, I was even more infuriated than when I found out that he was having an affair. That piece of... On top of that, the PIs also found that apparently my ex-mother-in-law, Azumi, was also seen wandering around Yuri and stalking her. Now that this has happened, I have no choice. Yuri, I wasn't planning on telling you about this yet, but I think now that this is happening, I'm going to explain everything to you. I told Yuri about her father, honestly. About how he was a piece of crap that cheated on me and is now stalking his own daughter. The fact was apparently incredibly shocking to her.
But...
Yuri, everything is fine. You're gonna be okay.
That's right. We're going to protect you and keep you safe. So don't worry.
Karin. Yeah, Mom. Later, we brought in lawyer with us and decided to have an official discussion with him. This is Hideki? Jeez, he's put on some weight. And that's an understatement. Looks like nothing like he used to before.
Excuse you, Karin-san. Who the hell is this man?
He's our lawyer, Tokusek-san.
A lawyer? You got nothing to do with it. Stay the hell out of it.
Yeah, totally.
I actually do have something to do with it.
Shut up. I'm sure you're not even a real lawyer, are you?
Hideki, why did you stalk Yuri?
I wasn't stalking her! How dare you!
Do not ignore me!
I need to look after my daughter as her father! That's just common sense!
Huh?
I just kept focusing on glory that Ludia took my attention from me. You are a dandelion. You will become coffee and allow flowy cottony seeds to grow.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
You really are stupid, aren't you? He broke up with that woman, so he's saying that he's willing to move past it.
Oh yeah, Kane-san apparently found a new man to go with and left Hideki, apparently.
Goodbye. You have to stop that, Hideki. These mundane, boring people won't be able to understand your poetic expressions, okay?
I don't think that anyone can understand those expressions.
I'm gonna just be blunt with you. Hideki got a case of the mumps. You know how they say that if you get mumps, you're infertile and you can't have kids anymore.
Isn't that just a possibility? And a very small one at that?
Yeah.
So you know, that girl's literally the last person in our bloodline.
That's why he was following Yuri around. Freaking selfish little pricks.
And besides, you haven't gotten remarried because, well...
Huh?
You don't have to be so shy about it, Karin. You couldn't forget about me, so you can't fall for any other man. That's why you're still single, right? It's okay. You don't have to say it, my love. The only person that can understand how you feel without you directly speaking is me, right? I'll let you return to being my life partner. And your parents' house. I saw that it was so much more wonderful than before. It looks amazing. Don't worry. I'll take care of it since I have to. Sir, that house isn't exactly my type of house, but I will take responsibility and live in it for you. However, your parents will have to leave the house. It's going to be our sweet home and love nest, and my mom is going to be living with us. But don't worry, I'll handle the funeral fees later on in life, so...
Enough is enough!
What are you?
You know, there's a lot that I want to tell you, Hiragi-kun. But Karin actually owns the house right now.
We're thinking about everything from now on, so we decided to give the house to Karin after we renovated it.
So it's Hidegi's house then.
It's not Hidegi's house at all. Why the hell do you reach that conclusion?
Anyway, Hiragi-san, you haven't even been paying damages or child support at all, have you?
Who the hell are you? You've got nothing to do with it! You stay the hell out of it!
Very well then. I think that this is more than enough time wasted on our part.
Yes, it seems like they're not going to listen to anything we have to say.
Hang on! You don't feel guilty for Yuri at all? She's got no father in her life! I'm sure that she's been suffering and struggling for over a decade because of you! I know that because I'm her father!
You stayed out of her life for over a decade and you want to act like her dad now? Shut the hell up! We got no more time to waste on you. We'll see you in court.
Court?
That's how my useless husband and I ended up finally wrapping up our fight after over a decade. He said that he couldn't pay the child support and damages that he was meant to pay all at once, so I agreed to take it in payments.
Please, I'm begging you!
In return, I had our lawyer whip up some documents agreeing to stay away from all of us, in addition to the fact that we would be demanding the damages and child support payments all up front if he were to ever be late in payments. I don't think that they'll ever come near us again.
You know, I was actually pretty shocked by Dad and what was going on with him. But I was so lucky to have you as a mom and an amazing grandpa and grandma. So I'm gonna be okay. Thank you, Mom.
I should be thankful for my ex-husband for letting me have this wonderful child, is probably what someone who's better than me would say. But I can definitely say that I'm happy right now. I love you too. Thank you.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。同じ母親経験者なのであれば子育ての大変さなんて理解できるでしょう。ましてシングルマザーという女手一つで育ててきたのであればなおさらです。大変なことを理解して支えるどころか邪魔ばかりするなんて こまで来るともう笑うしかないですね。何にせよ長年父親らしいこともしてこなかったくせに父親面しないでいただきたいものです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもスカッとした方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。